Hey everyone, ever wonder what real-life royalty looks like beyond the glitz of European castles? Well, buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through the hidden kingdoms of Cameroon. When you think of African royalty, your mind probably jumps to the pharaohs of Egypt or the Zulu kings of South Africa, right? But what if I told you there are ancient kingdoms still thriving today, tucked away in the heart of Cameroon? Mind blown. Let's start with the Bamoun kingdom of Fumban. Picture this. Legendary sultans ruling from a palace that looks like it is straight out of a fantasy movie. These guys aren't just sitting on thrones. They're keeping centuries-old traditions alive. But wait, there's more. Head northwest, and you'll stumble upon the Bafut and Bali kingdoms. These aren't your average monarchies. We're talking about royal houses that have weathered colonialism, wars, and time itself. How's that for staying power? And don't even get me started on the sacred Bakossi and Douala royal houses along the coast. These kingdoms have been holding it down since before your great-great-grandparents were even a twinkle in someone's eye. Now, you might be thinking, okay, cool history lesson, but why should I care? Well, let me drop some knowledge on you. These Cameroonian kings weren't just fancy figureheads. They were the real deal. Warriors, peacemakers, inventors, and spiritual guides all rolled into one royal package. Some of these kings built entire cities from scratch. Others led fierce resistance against colonial forces, fighting to keep their people free. And get this, some of them were straight-up geniuses. Take Sultan Nizoya of Bamoun, for example. This guy invented an entire writing system in 1896. That's right, while most of Africa was still under colonial rule, Yoya was out here creating languages like it was no big deal. Talk about a flex. But here's the kicker. Most of the world has never even heard of these incredible stories. It's like they're buried treasure, not in the sand, but in silence. Royal palaces that should be world-famous landmarks are left unprotected. Sacred traditions that have been passed down for generations are starting to fade away. Why? Because the world is too busy chasing the next viral trend to pay attention to this amazing history. But guess what? These traditions aren't dead. They're still breathing, still waiting for their moment in the spotlight. And that's where we come in, TikTok fam. This isn't about living in the past or wishing for the good old days. No, this is about knowing where we come from so we can figure out where we're going. Cameroon's kingdoms aren't just dusty history books. They're a living, breathing part of our identity. They're proof that long before anyone drew lines on a map and called them borders, we had our own systems, our own laws, and our own incredible legacies. So the next time someone asks you what Cameroon is known for, don't just mumble something about soccer. Tell them about our kings. Tell them about the palaces that rival any European castle. Tell them about the poetry that's been passed down for centuries. Tell them about the pride that runs through every Cameroonian's veins. Because here's the truth. Until they've seen our kingdoms, they haven't seen the true heart of Africa. These royal legacies aren't just Cameroon's secret. They're Africa's hidden treasure waiting to be rediscovered. So what are you waiting for? Share this video. Let's make Cameroon's royal history go viral. Show the world the royalty they forgot. It's time to put our kingdoms on the map. And who knows? Maybe one day soon, tourists will be lining up to see the palaces of Fumban instead of Buckingham Palace. And wouldn't that be something? Remember, our history isn't just in the past. It's right here, right now, waiting for us to claim it. So let's make some noise for Cameroon's hidden kingdoms. Drop a crown emoji in the comments if you're ready to spread the word. Till next time, keep it royal. This is your host, signing off from the heart of Africa's untold royal legacy. Peace out.